Good morning. It's the 14th of November. It's a Thursday. We are Signal Centre and we're talking ball. I'm Joe Neighbour, joined by Steve O'Hare and Ian
Morning.
Coleman. How are we, guys?
Guten Morgen.
Ah, that is good, Ian.
Yeah. Yeah, all good.
Perfect.
We had a little trip down to London town yesterday, didn't we, Stevie?
Yeah.
Yeah, we told people on the podcast yesterday that you were getting snapped up by a hedge fund based on your Come to the Head challenge, multi-million-pound contract.
That's why it all went tits up.
Okay. Okay, so just review yesterday. It was just Steve and I doing the gun to head challenge. Steve, you got off to a wonderful start, and I've got a bit of a confession to make. The DAX was going so well that I started putting together a picture or a background for today.
Yeah.
And I think I might have jinxed it by what I did. It was this.
Yeah, I know.
Steve knocking DAX out the park.
Yeah, that was the case. Obviously, I'll let Ian do it today. He's picked DAX today. Just sort of sneaked in there and come onto our turf.
Yeah.
The old Forex boy.
Yes.
But I'm not going to stand in his way. His reputation precedes him. So
it's probably a dodgy call then.
Well,
I don't know. I'm sort of I feel a bit sort of bitter about yesterday's price action. But
so what were you doing? Because I didn't see the.
So Steve sold
call.
the DAX and it sold
that.
off 70 or 80 pips pretty quickly.
And then there's supposed the German figures come out, did they?
Yeah. It just all went wrong.
No, it just got down to the real break level. If it had broken the level it sort of got to yesterday, then I think the ball would have been out of the park. But obviously, it wasn't ready for it. So maybe today.
Maybe today is the day. So this is where we stand at the moment. Obviously, we're ahead of Ian by a trade because he wasn't around yesterday. I had a small winner on cable. It didn't really do much throughout the day, to be totally honest. So it's got my win rate up, but it didn't really do much else and got me slightly ahead of Steve on the old league table. But as we know, that can change pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah.
So based on that, it's my honour today, and I am looking. I did want to look at gold, but I think it's run away from me a little bit. So I'm going to look at Bitcoin.
Wow.
Yeah.
You look at Bitcoin, boy.
So it's...
oh, my goodness.
Oh, you're just getting sucked into the rest of the nation buying Bitcoin.
I know. So I've had this obviously huge move up here, and it's retraced almost 61.8% of that move. We seem to be getting some buying interest form around here, around these previous lows that we saw on the 12th. So I'm going to have a little stab at buying it here, expecting a 61.8 to hold, and I'm going to target a move up to 9,020.
Yeah.
So current price is 8585, and I'm going to have a stop loss. I'm just going to move that up a little bit to 8505. So if that comes in, I'll be
5R.
sitting pretty at the top of the board. Yeah.
I see where you're going with this.
So I wanted to have a picture of myself with a baseball bat, and hopefully I can knock this one out of the park.
I think 8,500, 8,600 was a previous really decent support level on when prices came back down. I think it's if you go back, on the daily chart or weekly chart, I remember it being a decent pullback level. I think it bounced off there and then broke lower and acted as resistance as well. So, yeah, it's quite a good technical level there.
Yeah, let's see if it holds out.
Yeah,
cool.
Just try and let Ian go next because obviously still want him to feel important to us, despite his application to the hedge fund.
Yeah.
Head and shoulders, isn't it? All day long.
Well, yeah.
So there was your little rejection off the highs yesterday. And again, I think if you go back and you use some higher time frames, got to go right back. But this area here, maybe not. I did see it this morning.
Yeah, I mean 13,300 is this level, yeah.
Blockade, if you like, up to the upside. So I think it's head and shoulders. I'd prefer to get in on a rally, but I don't think I'm going to. So selling at current levels, which is 13178, targeting this measured move, which is down at 12965. I'm only giving myself 2-to-1 risk reward because I want to get above that right shoulder. That it might just retest, but I don't think it's going to. So stop at 13289, which is just over 2R if we get it.
Okay,
Nice one.
nice one.
And we've got European GDP figures, haven't we, this morning?
Okay. I'll share my screen. Go into mine by my background. It might give you a clue.
Go on.
FTSE.
Playing a bit of footsie under the table.
We're trying to work that out.
We've got to get a fourth person on there who can keep up with me from a comical point of view. Am I sharing my screen?
Yeah, you got the DAX.
So this is obviously Ian has stolen the DAX this morning, but I don't mind. I'll let him have a go. And yeah, this is the move I was looking for. It was the double top formation. Obviously, Ian has highlighted the head and shoulders formation this morning. So got down to this level, tested it. I got a bit greedy again. I was short of it and managed to get stopped out way back up here overnight. My original trade idea yesterday was to sell a rally at 13,275. Overnight, it didn't quite reach it, but got very, very close, 13,271 on the overnight price action. I've set shorts again this morning, a little bit around about 13,200. My stop is just above the 13,250, and I'm targeting obviously a big move down. But anyway, I've obviously realised Ian was going to go with the DAX, so I've gone with the FTSE. Now this FTSE, we've got this downward trending resistance line. We got the rejection on the hourly chart, bearish engulfing, and a failure here. That obviously the dollar weakness could come into play and assist with this FTSE. Most of the FTSE 100 components have benefit from a stronger dollar. So if we get further dollar weakness, I think this could be one to come off. So we are trading at 73.43. My trade idea today, I think was looking to sell at 73.60, although it's highlighted at 55 there. The stop on the trade. So I'm looking to sell at market, 73.44. My stop will be at 73. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go for 73.70. I want a better risk reward. Let's put this in here so no one cheats me out of some P&L.
We wouldn't do that.
73.70.
Cool, that's a big stop.
Yeah, I need it, mate. And the target on the trade, I'm going to go for 72.45. 40.45. That gives me 3.8.
Lovely.
I'm not greedy. And that's me.
Okay. I think we should note again that although sort of euro dollar had a dip to the downside yesterday, that dollar index is still holding on to that pivotal level, 98.39, 50% pullback level, and it's a previous swing high, previous swing low. And yeah. I think, you know, euro dollar's just bouncing up to the upside off a 61.8% fib as well this morning.
Yeah.
So I still think the dollar could have a bit of a downward move, and we've already seen that move higher in gold, haven't we? So
yeah,
you've got the commodity sort of front running it really.
Just looking at gold, actually, that's one thing I just wanted to highlight as well. It's just there's a short-term trend line here. It's broke above, and obviously a previous support is rejected. Yeah, possibly maybe a little bit extended further, but there's obviously a big fib here, 1445. It's reacted nicely off there. 1480 is my target level for my longs at the moment.
I think that little candle on the left-hand side is poking out by itself. Would be my target. I think it's 1479.2 or something. That's it.
There. 1480. Come on,
Look
Joe.
at that. Yeah, but you
might get a chance of a re-entry. I think.
Don't be a dick for a tick, and don't talk about re-entries, Ian.
But you might have a little pullback around 1475, maybe. You know, and you could possibly form a head and shoulders then, couldn't you?
It looks like it could be a little bottom in the short term.
Yeah. It all looks bullish anyway.
All based on dollar and obviously it kicking off in Hong Kong. There was the news wire this morning. I think it's a Wall Street Journal. Might not be, but over the squawk they said about there's a potential for a curfew over the weekend. The story was a newsbreaker, and then they've pulled the story now. So whether they've released the story too early or what, I don't know. But potential for a little bit more trouble in Hong Kong over the weekend would lead to a safe haven bid. So got to watch out for that.
There's a chance of a curfew in Sheffield, I think, over the weekend as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
more
there?
rain
What?
forecast, isn't there?
Are you
Yeah.
out? Are you?
I'm out tomorrow. I'm out with you tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we are. Yeah.
So Saturday's going to be messy.
Yeah, I bet.
So yesterday there was Fed Chair Powell was speaking. He was due to come on at 4, but they moved it forward to 2:30, so that caught a few people out. He didn't really say too much. There was obviously the Trump impeachment hearings, which had little to no impact on the markets. Is he due to testify again today at 3 p.m.? That's what I've got on my
Just looking,
calendar.
actually.
Yeah, I think I thought it was up until Friday as well. So
Okay. So more to come potentially
yeah.
from him. I mean, he doesn't seem to be changing his stance much on
Yeah, 3
monetary
o'clock.
policy, saying what's in place remains appropriate as long as incoming economic data is consistent with the economic outlook.
Yeah. So again, focus is on data, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone, that's the main key. So
So we've
every
got
figure that comes out seems to be more important nowadays.
We've got PPI at 1:30 today. I think that's the only sort of major data point from the US. And we've got crude oil inventories at 4 p.m.
Yeah.
to look out for.
Don't
if you're
forget the
buying oil.
Eurozone GDP.
I was going to sell oil as well today. That's one of my other ideas. I've got loads of ideas. If anyone wants them.
That's good.
Yeah. So
we got 36 of them, haven't we, between us?
Yeah, 36 today.
Okay. Well, let's wrap that up then for today. We've got our 3 trades there. I'm going long Bitcoin. Steve's going short DAX. Ian going short DAX. Steve going short FTSE.
Lovely.
So see how they play out.
Excellent.
Great stuff.
Right. Enjoy the
See
rest
you
of your day,
guys.
guys.
Have a good
See you
weekend.
later.
See you
Bye-bye.
later.